What's up, Football Scout 365 subscribers? I am Brandon Lundberg, Senior Analyst with Football Scout 365. And today we are going to talk about Shedeur Sanders versus the Texas Christian Horned Frogs. And for starters, his dad has been highlighted all offseason due to his straightforwardness, not only with the media, but his own team. He basically told all of last year's Colorado team to leave, and many did. And then he followed that up by adding 80 plus new players, both recruits and transfers, to the roster in an effort to change the culture on a team that went 1-11 a season ago. So yesterday, Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur Sanders, had himself a masterful game at quarterback. He completed 38 of 47 pass attempts for 510 yards, 4 touchdown passes in this game. He averaged 10.4 yards per pass attempt, and he recorded an 80% adjusted completion rate. Now, keep in mind, he did all of this under a ton of pressure, both on the field and via all the hype that was surrounding his dad leading up to this game, where his team was a 21-point underdog on the road. Sanders would prove to be unflappable in this game under that pressure, the pressure that was looming over his team the entire offseason leading up to this game as a 21-point underdog. And then he also handled the in-game pressure well, as he was sacked 5 total times. But when they could not get to him on a blitz, he was masterful, completing 12 of 17 throws for 150 yards and a touchdown. When he was under pressure from the defense, though, he was a less efficient thrower. So when that pressure got to him a little bit or moved him off his spot, he went 8 of 14, but he did hit it big a few times, and he compiled 160 yards and 2 touchdowns under pressure. So you know the old adage, pressure creates diamonds. Sanders, he proved that he is that diamond. Sanders was very impressive all game throwing the football, especially at the short level where he did a lot of his damage, whether it was some type of blitz check to a back or an underneath route. He was also pretty solid at the intermediate level of the field, and then he was pretty average at the deep levels, but he hit a few throws deep that were critical down the stretch in this football game. Sanders really stepped up in the key moments. He made critical throws. He led his team down the field in a back and forth fourth quarter. He did not throw a pick in this game, and throughout he played calm and poised without really flinching. That is a huge testament to the coaching and the resiliency of the players on this team. Overall, though, in regards to Shedeur Sanders, he is now, as a draft prospect, he has the measurables at 6'3", 215 pounds. He obviously has the ability as a passer, the decision-making, the processing, it all seems to be there for Shedeur Sanders, and his mobility to keep plays alive. That's what you want to see from today's NFL quarterbacks. All these things going hand in hand with one another really point to his upside as a potential NFL prospect. He has a few more tests this year, and one of those tests, it's coming up at the end of September versus USC. I really can't wait for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be Shedeur Sanders versus Caleb Williams. Could be a huge shootout, especially considering Colorado's defense kind of being a sieve. Obviously, USC, we don't really trust their defense yet. They may be much more improved, and so will Colorado's defense, hopefully, by the end of the month. But I do expect a high scoring shootout. You know, first team to 40, 45 points in that particular matchup is probably going to win that game. But overall, Shedeur Sanders, he is now firmly on my radar. We're going to be watching him the rest of the way through. We're going to evaluate him a bit more, and we're going to keep a close eye on him and see kind of where we are with him at the end of the year. That's going to do it for today's episode. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about our player of the week for week 1 college football. Last week was Sam Hartman for week 0. We're just going to go ahead and call it right now. It is Shedeur Sanders, our week 1 player of the week. We're going to be doing these throughout the year. I'm going to continue to do this. Please like this video. Go watch a few more videos. Like those videos. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment about this video and other videos. We love to interact with all of our subscribers. Please tell a friend to come watch some of our videos as well. Be a friend, tell a friend, as they say. I want to say thank you once again, and stay tuned for more great NFL draft content.